car owners across the tri-state tonight are rushing to find out if their car is one of almost 5 million with defective airbags. This comes after federal regulators urged people driving Toyotas, Hondas, GM cars, and other vehicles to check and see if they could be driving a dangerous car. Consumer reporter John Matarese is live with what you should do. John, this is big.
Yes, Carol, this is turning out to be an even bigger recall, believe it or not, than that massive GM recall earlier this year for the faulty ignition switches. Well, right now, the government is looking at these airbags after several deaths and more than 100 injuries due to protective airbags that didn't protect. Instead of taking care of you in a crash, they could send metal shards right into your face.
It all started when a 26-year-old Florida man was hit by an exploding airbag that sent metal shards into his face. Now, automakers are rushing to recall 4 million cars for potentially faulty inflators. Tri-state drivers like Mark Dorsey of Anderson Township are growing frustrated with the growing number of recalls this year.
We've gone through quite a bit of them in our family, and we've probably had our car in probably 4 times on different recall items.
This latest recall involves thousands of cars by Honda, Toyota, Nissan, Mazda, GM, Ford, Chrysler, BMW, and Mitsubishi. So how do you know if yours is on the list? Cheryl Parker of Cincinnati's AAA Bob Summerall says if you bought your car used or have moved, you may not receive anything in the mail.
You're supposed to receive a notice from the manufacturer if your vehicle is the subject of a recall, but you know how it can go with mail. You may not get it.
So what should you do? Cheryl says go to the official government recall site, safercar.gov, where you can put in your car's VIN number and learn in seconds if your airbag's dangerous.
You can enter your VIN number and find out if your vehicle is part of this recall or any other recall.
Well, meantime, Toyota is going a step further tonight. They're urging anyone whose car is on the recall list to keep people out of the passenger seat until their airbag's replaced. It suggests that you ask people to sit in the rear seat instead of the passenger seat until you get that airbag changed out. We've got a link to this recall site where you can check your car on WCPO.com so you can see right there if your car is affected. Reporting live, John Matarese, not on your side. Carol?